Welcome to the Quarantine Podcast. I'm here with John Long, aka Henry Hills. Big Henry Hills in the house tonight. So, just kicking it off, what's your favorite scary movie?
Oh man, I should have known you were going to put me on the spot.
Yep.
Well, it's not really traditional, but when I was younger, I would say Jurassic Park, even though it's more sci-fi.
Yeah. It's not really
But as
a
far
horror
as like
film.
traditional horror, I would say I would go with the old, not the original Friday the 13th, because that had like the burlap.
Oh, the
sack.
2009 one with Padalecki?
No, it was one of the ones. It came out when I was just a little kid, so it was like watching it when you're a small kid. It's pretty
It's
scary,
scarier.
you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah,
All right.
and I remember my cousin was babysitting us, and we were watching it, and she came out of the kitchen with a butcher knife, and we all freaked out.
Oh, damn. That's
Yeah,
wild.
so yeah, that was probably the scariest one, and that's partly why.
So I wanted to get your take on Henry Hills and the origins, such as the screwdriver shot. Like, what's your take on how it all started?
Well, I remember you were drawing a bunch of sketches and like comic book characters, as it were, and then one of them happened to be Henry Hills, and I remember going, I mean, you know, that's the guy from Goodfellas, right?
Right.
But I mean, it's a name, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then you were like, oh, you expressed wanting to actually do a live action one, and that you wanted me to do it, and I was just like, I'm down.
I'm hopefully gonna show pictures of the old school ass mask. I have it somewhere. I'll post it out here, but
right,
that
yeah.
shit was grimy as fuck.
Yeah, the old school one, he had like a sleeveless shirt and everything, and like it was a little different. He had like a, you know, mustache, a little different. But
Yeah. I think overall, I mean, you fit the character perfectly, and that's why we're putting out the new one, and that's just gonna be super dope.
maybe the next one I'll hit the gym hard enough where I can actually bust these guns out.
Yup. I think the movie's gonna be great. A lot of crazy, funny people in there. Robbie Check's in there. Leaf's in there with them. They're doing their whole thing. But what was your thoughts on working on the new Henry Hills?
Well, I think it's been pretty fun, but it's been challenging since we're both pretty much working full time just to make ends meet and stuff. And we just been any waking moment, anytime we have free time, we try and put in the work, you know.